Hey everyone, hope y'all are doing great. I'm just going to do a general reading for you. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Anything you need to know about me is in the description box below and in the bio across all 3 platforms thus far. I don't think I'll actually do a 4th platform. We'll see. I'll see how this month plays out. Alright, let's see what's going on in y'all's energy at this time. Please and thank you. Clear and concise messages, please. All right. We have card number 8. You could be a life path number 8. This could be August, the 8th day of something happening 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months, etc. Maybe something that happened or will happen or have happened in 8 years, however the timing works. We also have, I said August, so that would be Leo and Virgo energy. So Ngame, desire. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here. What is Ngami all about? Goddess of desire. She's Ashanti Aiken. Her temple is Conjurers, element of air. So we also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. She is the triple moon goddess of the Ashanti. Every new day, this mother goddess rebirths the sun, shooting life into us with her moon bow. Her lunar rays illuminate souls. Dream bigger. Puny desires constrict you. Your desires create your life, so allow them to flow boldly. What do you really desire? Get specific. See it, smell it, feel it. Call it in now. What you desire desires you. So maybe I'm speaking to someone that needs to spread light bigger, dream, aspirate bigger, right? Maybe your purpose is calling you at this time and it's more than what's in front of you in the current moment, okay? Does your desire flow from love or fear? That's something to examine. Maybe there's been some fear here. Manifestations that come from fear-based desires keep you safe and small. Desires that come from your soul expand your world. The goddess declaration on this card is what I desire desires me. Okay. So I guess we're going to be getting a little deep today. Talking about the desires as well as the fears. Let's see what it could be pertaining to or about. Regret. I know that I cannot change the past. It doesn't change the outcome, right? Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. There's been a lot of manic energy lately, I've noticed, over the last couple of months. So maybe you've noticed the energy being really just all over the place, right? This could have something to do with how you feel abundant or worried about successes, maybe tangible matters. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, okay? That's how you bring it in and manifest it for yourself, okay? Because as we all know, things that get brought in with fear don't last long. They tend to crash and burn because they deplete their energy. And it's only because fear doesn't let us love. Love is much stronger, right? The dark will always be afraid of the light. Remember that. And it's not external. It's your own shadows purposely coming up. So this could be a hindrance for what you want successfully, a purpose, a goal, something like that. It has something to do with your past, so let's find out. Health issues came out. Maybe it's causing some health issues, lack of sleep, just general depleted energy, old hoopy. Maybe your body is struggling, okay? Old hoopty. And it's time to cut and clear things so that you can restore, okay? Figure out what attachments are slowing you down. I'm immediately seeing somebody go "Brr, brr, 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 brr," and just kind of pitter out, okay? Just looking at this heart monitor here, okay? Before, and hurry before you flatline, energetically speaking, okay? And it could be just because there's a lot of things being held on to from the past here, okay? Clear it out. It's time to clear it. Don't worry about, needing to know where you're going. It seems like a clearing here is very much needed, okay? To restore your physical, mental, and emotional health at the time, okay? It's always the slowest energy to catch up from spiritual. So this is your spirit telling you, hey, take a break, man. You're tired. You're tired. It's always important to do that. I was feeling that way earlier this year, and I was like, man, I'm doing a lot. Maybe I need a break. Pace yourself. Pace yourself. Make time for self. Self-care, resting, all of that. Limit your exposure to too much stimuli, that kind of thing. All right. Even if you still have to life be life and you still got to do stuff, right? Sextile, opportunity, open doors, collaborates, supportive energy. So maybe there's someone around you that can assist, okay? Or at least give you ideas as to what you can do. Helpful abilities, easy flow, promises, and develops. And you have Venusian energy here. So this is definitely a relationship for your highest good at this time, okay? Maybe you're going to be learning by example. Love, beauty, romance. So it could be somewhere in that. It could be a... Oh, that's funny. Maybe you'll make new friends with your nail tech or an esthetician or your hairstylist or, something like that, okay? Could even just be, taking a break with the buddies to relax. You know what I mean? Art, I'm seeing that as well. Maybe some artistic endeavor, music. I'm immediately thinking of the show I'm going to go to tomorrow night. That's funny. So maybe you'll make friends, out and about doing stuff, go outside, as well as doing fun things that are not so strenuous or stressful, okay? Harmony, relationships, wealth, luxury, style, attraction. Female energy could be a female you run into, okay? Indulgence. This could also hint at needing to just do self-care for yourself and tap into your inner feminine for healing at this time, okay? I do get the sense, do things that feel like good, like that you want to do, where you feel gravitating towards. Not where it feels like you got to do a bunch of stuff, right? Where it just flows. All right, what else? Decisions and healing. Definitely. Look at that. That is that collaborative energy right there with friends, okay? Your community is also here as well. And as you notice, it is co-ed, okay? So maybe it's at least 5 folk, maybe, possibly for some of you. There's decisions that need to be made, maybe picking and choosing who you're hanging around with and picking the folks that will help you bring in more into the light and be basking in the sun with them. One more. And discernment. So use your discernment when you're making decisions, okay? I get the sense that you'll just claircognitively know what's good for you and what's not and where to take stage left or stage right, okay? So I could be talking to somebody that's heavily claircognitive, I guess. All right. You'll get some inspiration out of this. I love that. New ideas, maybe new opportunities will pop off. Again, maybe with art. Psychic development, like I said, claircognitive. Maybe that is more of a practice for that as well. But you could also be using your intuition and discernment here. You have sacral chakra, if you're looking to cleanse that area. You also have root here with holistic health. So yeah, that could be a thing, all right? And third eye, okay? So maybe focus on some healing methods and modalities and stuff that will assist with these 3 chakras as well. Now let's get you some final guidance from the Beyond Lemuria. one, please. Just one. It's a thick deck, so sometimes more than one card comes out. All right. Ooh, nice. 45 breaks down to a 9. Starseed Elemental. Let me get there. It's been a while since I've used this deck. Okay. Children are as teachers, so maybe it's going to be child-oriented activities as well. So maybe pay attention, or where children might be, okay? Fun, lightheartedness, joy, laughter, newly incarnated souls. The child within could be doing something that your inner child would absolutely adore doing, okay? Maintaining an inquisitive perspective, wonder, and imagination. Bring a sense of play, lightness, or spontaneity to your life. Be inspired by children or your inner child. You're encouraged to add inquisitiveness, fun, and laughter to your reality. This card may signify the presence of a child in your life. Spending time with children will help you experience the world from a fresh perspective and see them as the inspiring teachers they are. Being with children can be a great way to recapture wonder, innocence, unapologetic truth, and wisdom. Their realities are not yet muddied by shoulds or cannots, and their imaginations are often so wild and creative that they can be our biggest inspirers. Furthermore, as their incarnation from pure spirit is more recent, they are still aware of energy and have a natural psychic awareness. Okay, so maybe you might be learning something about psychicness, okay, from a child too. Maybe they might talk about seeing an invisible friend or something, okay? Sometimes adulting can become too serious. When this happens, bringing a childlike, lighthearted sense of play to your perspective can be the most productive way to rebalance. Facing challenging circumstances with inquisitiveness can bring joy to whatever we are accomplishing. Imagine stepping into a child's shoes and seeing how they perceive the world. If you have a problem, consider how a child might resolve it. So there might be a more innocent way of handling whatever fears and worries, regrets, and all that from the past, right? That doesn't stress your body out too much physically, right? That will remind you and rebalance you in that regard. Think back to when you were little and what you loved to do. Remember how the world felt around you and how magical and mysterious things may have been. What has changed? What would you tell the 7-year-old in you? So maybe 7-year-old might be an identifier, okay? The little people of today will be the inventors, creators, and leaders of tomorrow. How can we help nourish their big souls to ready them for an optimal journey through life? Right now, powerful souls are incarnating on Earth to help with the progression of this planet. All children are equally special, but some may have different or unique needs due to their more sensitive and energetic natures. The ways children were brought up in previous generations may not be the best options for today. So that might be an identifier as well. Maybe there's some old school handling of behavior or social engagement that might help identify the situation. Maybe you're a younger parent and you're dealing with an older parent, older generation, right? And their child, or vice versa, okay? Humans are evolving, and children can be our wisest teacher. May we listen to them with our hearts and let their ways unveil fresh new eyes so we may see a whole new world, okay? There you go, guys. Hopefully that helps. Have a good one. Bye.